Well, good evening, everyone. Today we have a very, very special guest on our show. Her name is Sagan Amery from the band Hail Sagan. Check it out.
Greetings, Earthlings. I'm Sagan Amery, and I play guitar, sing, and scream in the band Hail Sagan.
Sagan, how did you get started with music?
Music is in my genes. My dad and grandfather were guitarists and involved in music. My parents listened to all kinds of music, and when I was growing up, I had a lot of interest in it as soon as I was old enough to understand what it was. A large part of my average day as a kid involved some kind of music in some way, and I did a lot of dancing, singing, and performing.
How old are you right now? What is your zodiac sign?
It's funny you should ask me that because it's my 111th birthday. And I'm what some people refer to as a vampire. And it's no surprise that I'm also a Pisces because I'm a mermaid too. And while my fins are splashing in the water, my mind is firmly planted in the clouds.
Well, how did you get started with guitar and singing?
I was given my first guitar at the age of 10, and I didn't take it seriously. I wanted it, but I just didn't really understand it. And then when I was 12, I decided I want to learn, but I didn't really take it seriously again and just learned like power chords and played punk rock music and hardcore, which was easy. Then later on, I decided I really wanted to learn rhythm and subsequently lead.
What genre of music is your favorite?
I love all genres of music. I can find beauty in any genre. I really love new wave, post-punk, synth pop, hardcore, punk rock, metal, rock, classical music, industrial, anything that moves me and gets me going, really.
What or who is your biggest influence?
I'm not really influenced by any musical act or person in particular. I'm more influenced by like my experiences in life. That's the guide stone for the music that I write and produce. All of my songs express and reflect a period of my life where I was experiencing something at the time. And if you look at where I started to where I am now, it's almost like a beginning of darkness into an enlightening of sorts.
Who are some of your favorite guitarists?
Some of my favorite guitarists are Brian May, Randy Rhoads, Kirk Hammett, James Hetfield, and some of my favorite artists, like bands and stuff, are like Typo Negative, Depeche Mode, The Cure, Bjork, Pink Floyd, The Doors, Danzig, The Misfits, Ozzy, Mozart, Beethoven. I love them all.
Do you play any other instruments?
I do play a little synthesizer and keyboard, piano, but my main focus has always been my vocals and playing guitar.
You can now wear me, so go to our merch shop.
These are getting packed up and shipped out, autographed, everything. Thank you.
Hey guys, we've been spending all week autographing these CDs, packing them up. It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's finally here. Thanks, guys.
Sagan, do you sing or write your own music?
So I have multiple voice types, which is really cool. I can sing clean, I can scream, but my actual clean singing changes in different ways. And I co-produce and co-write with Nick Quijano, who's the other half of Hail Sagan.
Sagan, have you taken any professional guitar lessons or are you self-taught?
I had my first guitar lesson when I was 10 years old. I learned how to play half of a song by The Cure. Then I had lessons later on. I taught myself a bunch of stuff over the years, and then I had some lessons from Nick.
What are your dreams, goals, and aspirations going forward?
It's interesting because I tend to live in the present moment. Everything I have right now is more than enough, and I'm so grateful for it. And I've reached all of my musical goals pretty much that I set out to reach. And I don't do a lot of future focused dreaming and thinking. I take things as they come. And I think my aspiration is just to continue to float and enjoy as it goes and help other people reach that mindset, because it's so much more peaceful than chasing after desires and things like that.
Hey, it's Hail Sagan, and you're listening to our new single, Alternate. If you like what you hear, click the banner and follow us on Spotify.
Sagan, where do you live, and have you always been from there?
I live on the planet Saturn. It's the 6th planet from the sun, and it's where all the vampire mermaids live. I'm in Las Vegas right now, Nevada, chilling out with UAPs, UFOs, and high strangeness. I'm not from here originally, but this is where my spirit belongs. I was born and raised in New Jersey and lived in the New York tri-state area, New York hardcore.
Have you collaborated with anyone, or are you in a band?
I've worked with and collaborated with so many different musicians and bands over the years. Right now, I'm focused on Hail Sagan, the band that I'm in with Nick Quijano. He was in Powerman 5000 for a while, and he co-produced their album Builders of the Future. And now we're building this band. We've been doing it for 7.5 years. And right now our focus is just having fun and enjoying the moment.
Are you planning to make music your career?
Music is half my career. I studied science. That was my major in college. And I'm a tech engineer. So I feel like I'm happy to do both because my love for science and music are matched. If I can just have both as a career and not have to pick one, that would be awesome.
Well, that's a great attitude. What do you like best about the guitar, and how many do you own?
Guitars. So this is my Dean Guitarist Thoroughbred. I love this guitar so much. I love the body style, the headstock, the way that it plays. It's so smooth and the tone is so warm. For me, guitar is always in the back of my mind. So it has a staying power for me. I'll continue to play a song or a riff long after I put the guitar down. When I'm laying down at night, going to sleep, sleeping, dreaming. I've had songs in my dreams. When I'm doing anything, I'll just continue to work out the riff. And that just kind of keeps my mind going with it. And I think that's really cool for this instrument to do that to someone. There are too many to count. I am surrounded by guitars right now. This is like a fortress of guitars.
What are some of your other interests?
I'm very interested in researching and discussing concepts in quantum physics, general science, astronomy, metaphysics, tech, engineering. This is how you get me to monologue, so you don't want me to go here. I really love to cook and garden. I love gardening. It's one of my passions. And creating art. I draw, I paint, I sculpt, I build miniatures, I make doll houses and like little room boxes and things out of like everything, just tiny little miniature things. I just enjoy making things. And quantum physics. I didn't tell you already.
Sagan, tell us something about your live appearances and travels.
So we toured for 2 years straight, and we toured a bunch of times in between, but our last tour was 2 months long. And then we kind of came to a standstill. The world shut down for a bit, as you know, and we tried to regroup. And so we've been mostly focused right now on like building our discography, producing songs, making music videos. When we did tour before, we toured with all kinds of different bands like Mushroom Head and John 5, Trapped. We played with Alien Ant Farm, Sid Wilson from Slipknot. So many awesome local bands we met along the way. We played all over North America and Canada. And we co-headlined the Metal in the Mountains Festival, the first festival that they had in West Virginia. And now we're just in the studio recording.
So how can your fans purchase your amazing music?
So you can stream our music everywhere, any major platform, minor platform, fee, free, you name it, you find it, we're on it. YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, and you can visit our website at hailsaganofficial.com, and there you'll find links to all the stuff and our merch store, which helps support us so that we can continue to make music and get out there on the road sometime. Without your support, we can't do it without you, so we thank you so much.
What's your take on worldwide sensation Babymetal?
Babymetal. I once saw them play with Korn and Stone Sour in Los Angeles. They sounded interesting. I'd have to sit down and check them out a little more to give a better opinion on them, but maybe that's something to look forward to. I can check it out and come back out and talk to you about it.
Sagan, thank you so much for coming down today for this exclusive interview. You are definitely one of the most intriguing, amazing musicians we've seen in a long, long time. We wish you really good luck going forward. Take care. God bless.
Thank you for having me. Alizee, Defan, love your channel. You guys rock. Thank you for what you do for music. Thank you to the fans for supporting us for all these years. We're still rocking out. We're making the other half of Disclosure. It's coming out sometime probably at the end of the year, I hope, and we're in the studio right now recording it, and it's going to be a concept album. Thank you to Dean Guitars, DiMarzio, Vampire Cosmetics, Cable Free Guitars, and the Jimmy Clip. Y'all rock, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much.